Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Moltrap here. Sorry, I kind of hesitated there for a second because, oh my god, this is Moltrap. This is game 2 of Baby versus Flash, by the way, the Korean Air OSL round of 8 quarterfinals. And I hate YouTube sometimes. God, the new video interface is the stupidest thing. Why do they keep changing crap and making it worse all the time? They change the channel layouts to make it worse. They make the comment system worse. Now they make the actual video interface worse. I just had to restart this like 5 times because now if you like click on the progress bar and then drag it somewhere, like for instance I load up the videos on YouTube and then click it to drag the progress bar back to the beginning, then it doesn't actually undo your selection of the progress bar. So if you accidentally move your mouse to the right, it scrolls the freaking video forward for no reason. Oh my god, YouTube, what the heck? Why do you keep doing this crap? Anyway, so I'm sorry about that. So anyway, the reason why I paused at the beginning is I didn't know if it was actually working or whatever. This is Baby versus Flash. This is gonna be awesome. This is game 2 of their series, and they're playing in Ulsan City. So they're not. Almost all the games are played in Seoul. Seoul is the capital of South Korea, and now for the OSL, they're actually doing some of the games for the quarterfinals and the semifinals and the finals outside of Seoul. They do that sometimes for the finals. So here they are in Ulsan City. And anyway, before I go any further though, I do want to give a shout out to RRG Poker. It's a fan of mine. It's given me a donation and he wanted to get a shout out. And again, to RRG Poker and everyone else that has given me donations, I am truly, truly, truly appreciative. Like I said before, I've survived because of you guys, so I really do appreciate it. But I'm not trying to beg for it or anything because some people ask me about it, and what I always say is that I like the encouragement more than the money, to be completely honest. When people send me an email and say, I'm a poor student so I can't afford to give you anything, but thanks for the videos, you've given me a lot of entertainment over the years, that makes me feel better than anything else. So I really do appreciate that, and I'm not expecting anyone to do anything that they can't afford to do by any means. Anyway, so mad props to RRG Poker though, and yes. Speaking of which, I actually finally I got my tax return back. I just paid off my credit card. Finally, the one that I basically had to live off of it last year, and that's why I originally asked for some donations before, was because my credit card was maxed and I had no money at all. But I finally have paid off my credit card, so I'm actually not drowning financially anymore. Hooray for not drowning. And although then, of course, like right after that happened, half my hours got cut in May. So one of the projects I was gonna do got cut. What is that guy doing? What the hell? Gotta love StarCraft fans, huh? Give yourselves a pat on the back for being so crazy. By the way, I should mention that hold on, let me get the colors here. Colors are purple is Flash, Baby is gonna be blue, Baby blue. So yeah, this should be an exciting game. Baby, if you haven't watched the first game, this is game 2. It's a best of 3. I'm gonna have to spoil a little bit of stuff here, but Flash is up 1-0. Baby managed to last over 30 minutes against Flash, and it was funny that's an accomplishment to last 30 minutes against Flash, even in a TVT. But it's true, it's not an easy feat to accomplish, to last that long against a player like Flash, who is going for a quick command center after his first racks. Very, very fast command center. Now it's interesting, they both seem to be doing the same thing here, except Flash is actually placing his command center actually at the expansion, so he's going to be able to get his expansion mining a little bit quicker. And the last time they played, Baby actually 14 CC'd or 13 CC'd, and Flash had done 1 rack, so Baby actually gained an early slight advantage through that, and just tried to out expand Flash, but Flash outflashed Baby while Baby's trying to outflash Flash, and ended up taking the win. But Baby put up a strong showing, and this game really could go either way. Baby also recently played some TVT against MVP, a sort of an up-and-coming player. I say up-and-coming, but he's been around for a while, but he hasn't accomplished much, and this season he's really doing well. He's actually gotten into the round of 16 of the MSL and beat Baby in the round of 16 in MSL, and that was another TVT match. So, oh, it looks like Baby actually got his CC up a little bit earlier, so he's going to be able to land it at about the same time that Flash he gets his expansion going, so it's not going to be too much off. There you go. Look at that perfect Maynarding timing. Beautiful. Beautiful. By the way, yes, Maynard is the name of a very old school, used to be one of the best StarCraft players. I think he used to be one of the best. Either that, well, he was definitely top level, definitely an important player. I admittedly don't know much about him. I think he was a foreign player, but I think he was in Korea, or he played in the Korean leagues. We're talking way back in the day. And so he was the first person to save up a bunch of extra workers on your main expansion, so that you can transfer them to and then transferring them to a new expansion, so that you can have that expansion quickly saturated. He was the first person to do that. So that process became known as Maynarding. So there were some questions about that before when I mentioned Maynarding in another video. Anyway, so I'm not going to spoil what happened, but Flash actually played MVP, who had beaten Baby, in the round of 8, the quarterfinals of, well, they've only played game 1 so far, but of the MSL. And I'm not going to say what happened, but MVP also lasted 40 minutes against Flash. So either way, Flash is taking a long time in his games nowadays, and so he's showing a little bit of vulnerability in his TVT. And we got a starport here. No, 2 starports. A second starport for Flash in the bottom, hidden, so that if Baby's barracks floats in, it can spot the starport, but it won't be able to spot the second starport in time. It'll probably run away before going all the way to that bottom right corner. And Baby has a starport of his own, but he's now getting an engineering bay. So Flash is going to go for cloaked raids, and Baby's going to have an engineering bay, which is going to, I mean, all he's going to need is just a few turrets around. He's going to completely shut down any harassment that Flash can do with these cloaked raids that he's going to be coming out with pretty quickly. So if Baby can get a couple turrets up, that would be epic. He'd just be able to completely hold Flash off. And Flash's Wraith attack, he's going to invest a lot of money in Cloak in these raids, and it's not going to pay off at all. So Baby's, for some reason, sending a Wraith all the way up to the top left there. I'm not sure what he's checking for there. What? Oh man, guy's caught eating some noodles or whatever. He looked really surprised. He's like, oh? Looks like Flash just comps at Baby's base, so he knows that's all there. He sees there's no turrets, though. He doesn't see the Wraith. Perhaps that Wraith was up at the top left corner, so he would be hiding the amount of Wraiths he had. Now the Wraith flying back in to meet up, but Flash has 2 starports worth of Wraiths. He's building an army. Why did he build an engineering bay and no turrets? Baby, what is wrong with you? Why did you do that? Okay, now he has the engineering bay. He's going to have to respond to... Okay, he's building a single turret in his natural, but that's going to get slowly picked off. He's got a few Marines there as well. They're going to be able to hold off those Wraiths while the turret builds, but he's just diving in and picking off those SCVs that are building the turret, so it's taking a long time for the turret to get built. And now the Cloak is up. Cloak is up. He has Comsat. Baby has Comsat, but he doesn't really have enough... It's not really worth using the Comsat right now. He doesn't have enough forces that can attack the air to really make use of the Comsat. But now here come the Wraiths, and he may Comsat and try and pick him off. And the turret within range. Oh, he's trying to stay out without a range of the turret. He's only got 2 Wraiths of his own, so I think I think Flash, the purple Terran, has 3 Wraiths. So, no, maybe just 2 there at the moment, but he's flying in some reinforcements. No, I'm sorry, there are 3 there. Now there's 4. So Baby can't really counterattack until he gets Goliath out. And there the Goliath comes out. He attacks with Goliaths and Wraiths of his own, and it looks like he's got superior firepower. Comsat goes off. Oh, Baby! What did... I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like Comsat went off. but then he wasn't attacking the raids for some reason. So Flash able to escape. Now Baby counterattacking though with some tanks and his marines because there's so much fire going on in the air. He's gonna counterattack on the ground now that he has Flash's wraiths on the run. Woo, this is getting close. This is getting close. Baby has decided not to actually go in, but he's gonna try and set up a